Hey, this is Crystal Lax, LAX. Just waking up this morning. I want to talk to you guys about something. I'm a phone actress, and what a phone actress does is create a fantasy or role play something out. But this is not going to be a fantasy. This is reality. And it has to do with stalking and how I blame California, the state of California, for any type of injury or damage that have happened to women of the past and even of the current. Because here's why. I'm a paralegal. A paralegal is a basically attorney assistant. So when I see that anybody violating my rights, I am going to file a complaint and I'm going to make a complaint. And I would expect the agency that's supposed to regulate those type of policies and those type of laws to investigate. And when it's no investigation, there's a lack of or a negligent, not giving you the due diligence that is entitled to every United States citizen. The situation, before any type of attorney can step in, there have to be a situation. There have to be a circumstance or some kind of event taking place in your life before they can determine if a tort or personal injury have happened. Well, since technology and cyberspace have been out here and people loading up videos or social media, there's been some things that have gotten too far out of control. People are using these cameras and these video new technology not to just have fun with them, not to just network for business and jobs. Well, they're using these new technology to also injure people, to also stalk people, to cyberspace people, innocent victims, if you will. Now, I'm going to tell you, and you can read up on it, if you will. They can be categorized as voyeurism, where there's a group of people watching you every day. Peer-to-peer connection. You can read up on it. It's there. In the state of California, the California Penal Code for stalking and harassment is 649. You can look that up. When someone, if someone is videotaping you using a camcorder or using a video, any type of electronic device without your consent, it is against the law. Even if it's law enforcement, where's their warrant and what could be their probable cause? And sir, it doesn't take 3 years for you to gather up enough evidence of whatever you're trying to find. So therefore, if it was really that vital, the situation should have already been done, unless you're maliciously and willfully continuing to stalk and harass an individual person. So let's go into individual. What they do is that they will gather a group of peers that think and view the same opinion as them. That could be a terrorist group. That could be a hate group. Now, what they do is they need to isolate their subject. So right now, I'm going to give you the inside scoop of how it works. It starts off with someone making a remark on your social media or a comment. And then it's almost like marketing and promoting. What they begin to do is market and promote the negativity about you. Now, this could be about your family. This could be about your looks. This could be about how fat you are, how skinny you are, big nose, how black you are, how white, yellow. But what they begin to do is sales, market, and promote you in a negative formation. So As a phone actress, I always like to give people a visualization. So just imagine yourself being in the center ring of this arena of people, men and women, that have joined forces or joined together around you in a circle to bash you, not to encourage you, not to uplift you, but remember their sales and marketing other people to buy in to what they are promoting and to jump on the bandwagon or to buy into what we're promoting. So it's almost as if they are marketing you in the invisible cyber realm. Rather, it's for sex trafficking. That's how sex traffickers, you have to be careful about people using your pictures on the internet because they market you on the internet or the dark web. I haven't had a chance to go into the dark web, but from my understanding, they can do damn near anything that they want on the dark web. So picture yourself being in the middle of these negative promoter, and then they're getting carried away and out of control because the true federal agency that's supposed to be regulating this about invasion of someone's privacy is not doing their job. So you're being purposely attacked. You're being wrongfully attacked. Your civil rights are being constantly being violated. Your constitutional rights are being violated. These negative cyber video camera eavesdropping people in California is getting all your neighbors involved, as many as they can, as many people to buy in to this hatred promotion that they're doing around you. You're trying to reach out to everyone that's supposed to be dealing with these issues, including the police. When you find, because if you're a certain color, they're probably involved in it and helping the promotion to increase, which make people think since we have police on our side, it's okay to emotionally and mentally, psychologically abuse this person even more. So this person is in the middle with cops not doing nothing, sitting back and watching this person's rights being violated. And then the shocking part, while you're in this isolated person in the middle of this storm that only you can see yourself that you're going through, while you're in the midst of this storm, you're like, how come nobody else seeing what they're doing to me? And why is the people that's knowing what's being done to me allowing it to happen? A person can have a nasty opinion about you because your toe is too big. And then they begin to escalate it. If something is happening in your life that's over the top exaggerated, trust me, it is part of that type of clique or terrorist type of group. Nobody should have a right to cross that boundary as they have done with me and probably a lot of other victims out there. Nobody should cross the line to the point where the moment you leave your home, it's like a joyful game to them. They get all excited like it's a game, and I could tell you the majority have been white and Hispanic men, and I've seen the women involved, but the majority have been white Hispanic men as cowards, because knowing that I'm also a paralegal and attorney assistant, I will sue you. I will drag you into federal court And I will promise you with all of my heart that I will sue you for all the emotional and psychological damage that's been done to me over an opinion, and all of the people that have participated in on this. And you'd be surprised how not one person come to your rescue or speak up about what is right. So here's the game. It's like you're in the midst of them, and the child molester is touching on the child in the midst of the parents or the midst of the family. Well, the cameras that they use on you can be seen as a child molester or a person that will force rape you with the camera, if you will. And they do it so discreetly and subtle that no one else is really picking up on the constant everyday harassment with the camera. They may not be there physically, but they're using these cameras and videos as a weapon. Again, I'm going to repeat this. A lot of people, because it could be male too, a lot of people are being camera raped and violated. If the government is going to approve these type of devices, then the government need to also regulate the boundary line. And what type of system or devices do you have to protect citizens from anybody being able to set up cameras and videotape you to the social media and to the public without your consent? And I don't mean outside of your home. I mean where someone is actually nitpicking, harassing you, stalking you inside of your home. California need to do better than what they doing. If a person come and tell you there's some bizarre and weird things happening around me and my family, you need to listen and you need to follow through on investigation. It is alleged. Anybody can allege and suspect that this is happening to me. It's their job to investigate. And if you neglect giving that person proper due diligence, due duty, equal protection of the law, which is the 14th Amendment rights, then anything that happens to that person is on your hand. So either the head or the politicians of California is allowing certain color of people to be treated in this manner to the point where it become a norm, where we have been so used of doing blacks like this that no one have ever fought us against this type of mistreatment towards a person of color. You got to do better. No foreign person, no person from Mexico, no person from England, Britain, no one should be able to cross boundaries as they have done. It should be a class action lawsuit, even if I suspect the person. And I gather up my information on these people and take down their apartment number that is also participating in it. Because it takes a group to participate in a wrongdoing. So it's not like these are grown people that don't know right from wrong. To participate or not to participate, you always have that choice and decision. But in the state of California, it is a misdemeanor where you could pay $2,500. and a year up to a year in state, California state, or if they see it as a felony. It all depends on the level and the degree that people have went with the invasion of the cameras and eavesdropping and wiretapping devices. In the state of California, if it's a felony, you could get up to 3 years and also pay a fine. And then I can come back and sue them as a victim, because you become a victim of these cyber bullies and cyberspace and rumor spreading and all of this out of control behavior. When in California has it been on the law book that it's okay? Hey.